Okay, folks, I'm back. See the puppies. Someone is taking care of Buddy. See if I can do a zoom on here. You can't really see his face. But anyway, we're back to 0. Okay. So anyway, I'm back. And the camera I was working on, now you can see my face as it is. This is the way I want. This is a close-up. And I can do this number. So there I am. Now it's normal. If we go back here, and do the same thing here. So that's much better right now. So there's the camera, the Z30. Let me get it in focus a little bit. There we go. How's that? Much better? And of course, this is the farther shot right here. So this is what I've been talking about. So let's watch a couple of videos on the focusing. And this is with the kit lens, the 16 to 50, 3.5 aperture to 6.3. Okay, I'm using the kit lens, manual mode, 125th shutter speed at aperture f3.5. And I should have the colors matching now. So I look much better than this automatic. So anyhow, looking good. Got the rotating cameras on. So I'll be showing you the difference there. But this is at 16 millimeters. So for vlogging purposes, this isn't too bad. Now the one thing I've noticed, in order to do the shutter speed and the, if you want to change the aperture or whatever, you have to put the flippy screen all the way to the back of the camera. And then you can change it. You can't change it when the LCD screen is facing forward to you. And like I showed previously, you see more settings when I put it in the back of the camera. So that's the only thing I've noticed that's wrong with there. So if I go back here and show you the puppies. So I see there's Buddy. And I can zoom on in. See, he left real quick. So you see more noise as I do that. And if I do the shutter speed, now while it's recording, folks, I keep forgetting. You can't record and change the shutter speed. So let me do that. Okay, so I fixed it. Once I get the shutter speed at f6.3, 50 millimeters. Let's take a look if there's any focus breathing. So see, there is a little focus, but if I put the little square on it, then it's fine. So let's see, let's go Life is a Beach. See, it's focusing very well now. Whenever I point it to, I don't have to hit the shutter button. Same thing with the Canon. Look at that. That's the way you want it. Now you're going to see a lot more noise at 6.3. That's because of this lens right here. It's 3.5 to 6.3 aperture, 16 to 50. So the best way of doing it is just by going all the way to 16. Turning it around. And there you go. And by the way, how do I look? I look more human too, don't I? So you can see, 1/6 the shutter speed, manual mode, 6.3, 2500, 3200, you know. That's 1250 in the light. And if I go around, everything's in focus. This is the way I want. And you know what, folks? I just did a whole recording without it being recorded. So I just want to show you. This is the Sony E-mount Sigma f1.4 lens, 16 millimeter. It's an APS-C lens. It's a 24 millimeter equivalent to a full frame. But as you can see, everything's clear. Little focus breathing, but for 16 millimeters, that's not bad. It's excellent. So there's ZV-10. There's the Canon R10. If I move a little bit closer. Blue Yeti microphone. The Z5. Z6 II. As you can see, things are in pretty well focus. So here's the A7C. There are 7. One ZFC. LG ultrafine 27-inch 5K monitor. Nikon lenses. The Sony full frame lenses. And there's ZFZ camera. 55-inch QOLED TV. The Sony a6100. There we go. It's in focus now. It's on a big old boom arm. And if I just scroll back right out of the room. So this was a bedroom. Now it's my office studio. It's pretty good. You don't see any noise because of that f1.4. And if I do the back, let's see if it focuses. Am I too close? And it's trying. Yeah, there it goes. Finally. I was just too close, folks. That's the back of the A7C. Yep. So, what have I learned? You put the LCD screen all the way back in order to change the settings. You can't do it with the screen up except for, let's say, the exposure compensation or whatever. But the most important thing is when it's recording, you see that red tally light. You make mistakes every day. You just learn from the mistakes. But anyhow, the 16 millimeters looks good. My color profile is the way I want it. And hope you like this video. So let's get back to the main computer and finish this this one up. So I also want to stress that with different light settings. So it's more of a yellow light up there. It's more white light over here on this lamp. So I have a more of a pinkish tint to what you saw in the video, which was a little bit more yellowish. But anyway, I had it on automatic white balance, and also on auto picture mode. It's in manual, but you know, I took it off of Vivid because I looked purplish. So I like this a lot better. This is a ZFC, and it matches the Z30. Z30 has, well, I think these two have just about the same focus. So this is standing. I use the Z30 as my mobile vlogging camera. It overheats when I leave it in the studio using the HDMI cable. But I found a good deal thing with it, just vlogging it. Just like I use the ZV-10. I just vlog with it. And that's a sharp little camera too. So anyhow, I hope this helps you. Last video was on the color. The video before that was on the sound, kind of like the battle between the Z50 and the Z30. And if I had a camera that had an EVF with a flash and these settings in the Z30, you would have a winner. Probably compete with the R10. And they could probably call it the Z80. So if the Z8 comes out, then get the Z80. Me, I like the ZFCs, except that they have a 30-minute time limit. And that's the nice thing about the Z30. It does not have a time limit. So either you run out of disk space, or you run out of battery life. And batteries don't stay that long. But if you have a mobile power delivery battery, you should have no problem. So anyhow, hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. Give me a like, subscribe. Any questions, just write in the comments below. And as always, stay safe, keep smiling, and until next time, goodbye.